Welcome to Simply Excel. In this video I'm going to show you a really useful trick using advanced filtering. If you've already watched my video on sorting and filtering data, you will have seen an introduction to advanced filtering, but this is a really handy trick that I didn't cover in that video. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to my channel for more Excel tips. Now let's get on with the tutorial. So let's take a look at the advanced filter first. What we're going to do is we're going to start on a new sheet. So we've got a blank sheet here. And we're going to filter our Olympic athletes' data based on some criteria. So what we can do is copy some of the columns from here. So I'm going to take the venue, and I'm going to copy it just to make sure that I don't get any typos when I'm transferring it across to this sheet. And I'm also going to take the sport. So copy that as well. And for my venue, I'm going to pick London. And for the sport, we're going to look at cycling. So I've set up my criteria there for filtering my data. Now all I need to do is use the advanced filter. And to do that, we come up to our data tab and click on advanced. We get this pop-up which allows us to define the criteria for our filter. So first of all, we need to select the data we want to filter. And we come to our Olympic athletes sheet. I'm going to use Control Shift and the right arrow to select all my columns, and then Control Shift and down to select all the rows. Back in our advanced filter, we've got our criteria range. This is on this sheet, and we select our two criteria plus the headers. So we have to include those column headers. And we're going to say we want to copy this data to our new sheet. So we'll select the copy to another location radio button. And in the copy to box, I'm just going to select an empty cell here. I click OK. We've now got a list of all the medalists who won medals in cycling in London in 2012. But what if we only wanted to get the athlete name, the country they represented, and how many medals they won? There's a really handy trick we can use in Advanced Filter to achieve this. So if I delete the data we've just copied across, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my filter criteria the same, and we're just going to copy the column headers for the data that we want to copy. So we're going to take athlete name and country, so we can copy those together. And then we're going to take all our medal information so we can see how many medals these athletes won. I'm just going to expand these columns out so we can see the column headers. And then I'm going to click away from all my data and come again to Advanced Filter. So again, we're going to select all our Olympic athletes as the filter range. So Control Shift and right arrow and Control Shift and down arrow. Our criteria range is again going to be these two criteria here. And we're going to copy to another location. This time, instead of selecting an empty cell to copy into, we're going to select the column headers that we've just copied across. So we just want those column headers there. Click OK. Just expand those columns out, and you can see that we've got our athlete name, our country, and the medals that they won, where the sport is cycling and the venue was London. I hope you'll agree this is a really useful trick for getting a subset of your data where you're filtering both by rows and columns to refine that down to just what you need to see. Please do like and subscribe to my channel for more Excel tips, and thanks for watching.